Hey everybody. I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about some Bible prophecies and just to get people to be a little bit more aware about it. Um, First, I want to talk about what I'm going to be talking about is the prophecy in the Bible which entails Babylon, which is today's Iraq, if you didn't know. Um, you know what? First of all, I want to say thanks to all the troops right now, all the brave soldiers that have, put all your lives at risk over there in that part of the world. Um, you know what? I love and I pray for all of you. Um, and you know what? I also want to let my brother know. He's been in the Marines for 15 years now. I love you, and you know what? Your family is missing you every day, and we want you home. We can't stand you being out there, and we want you home soon. And I'm sorry for all the families that have lost someone that's very dear to them, and my heart goes out to you. Anyways, first, okay, Babylon, which is Iraq. Um, you know, the Bible says that Babylon will be split into three. Okay, America is already talking about how they want to split Iraq into three, which will be the Kurds, the Sunni, and the Shiite. Okay, I also want to let you know that yeah, I got a lot of bad and good comments for some of my beliefs on my other videos, but you know what? I'm gonna only focus on the bad comments. Um, you know what? First of all, I want to let you know I choose to believe in Jesus, and you know what? Uh, I just want to try to be the best person in God's eyes and in Jesus's eyes, even though I'm not perfect and I always make mistakes. I I at least I acknowledge them, and I just ask forgiveness every day. Um, you know what? Some of my comments, there were some people who say that we had to invade Iraq because all of the mass genocide, or because Saddam had weapons of mass destruction. Okay? I don't believe it. Okay? I believe that this war was set up so that America can go in there because they have an agenda in the Middle East, and that's to control it. Okay? Um, I did a little bit of research online, and not me, but there was actually three CIA members, you know, the Central Intelligence Agency. They came out, and they actually prove, they spoke out against the Bush administration, and saying that they forced a double agent that was in the Saddam administration to lie about Iraq having weapons of mass destruction, so that America and mainly the Bush administration could justify their war. You know, um, and then all of a sudden, they also talked about how this same double agent was paid $5 million to keep his mouth shut, and he's living somewhere in Jordan. Okay, but probably most of you think that I'm making this up, and you know what? I just say to you, do some research and you'll find it. Google it, and you'll find it. Okay. Anyways, you know what? This is all God's plan, and we're doing everything that God already knew that we would do. Okay. Um, he's an all-seeing God. Okay, and He can see what's in our hearts, and He knows what we really feel, and you know what? Nothing will be hidden from the Creator. Okay. But let's go back to Iraq. I know a lot of you think that after all is said and done, that Iraq will be a prosperous country after America leaves. okay, and comes back home, all the soldiers, when they come back home, everything will be all right. And that what America did in Iraq uh, was good because it's a better place. And you know what? That I believe it 110%. Okay, you're all correct. Whoever you think, whoever you are that think that way, you're all correct. I know this because in the Bible it says that Babylon will be the place where the Antichrist will rule from, and he will control the world's money and pretty much everything from A to Z, because he will have power over the earth, but only for a short time before the second coming of Jesus. So that I put two and two together. Makes me think that what America's occupation of Iraq is to basically clean it up for the Antichrist so he can step in when it is his time to rule the earth. Okay? I know a lot of people will be offended by this statement, okay? But you know what? Please understand that I feel that I need to say all of this, and you know what? Hopefully I can just reach one person so that they may be a little bit more curious about the Bible. And you know what? Go find out, see if I was telling the truth about these prophecies that were written 2,000 years ago from men that were inspired by God. Okay? And they wanted us to be aware so that we can find Jesus. So I ask you this, who's the only one that can see the future? Wouldn't it be God? You see, all that is happening today in the world is what God knew would happen, okay? And keep in mind that in the Bible there are about 1,500 prophecies. 1,000 of those prophecies have already come true, and the last 500 prophecies are designated for the last generation. And that's why I know the Bible was inspired by God, because if all those 1,000 prophecies have already come true, then would why would the last 500 not come true? It's all about consistency, and you know what? Um, like Jesus said, all the prophecies must pass before his time will, before he comes. So, um, you know what? I just want as many people as possible to believe in Jesus, because you cannot know the Father unless you know the Son, okay? And his name is Jesus Christ. I ask all of you to try to find him, okay? Please, once you find him, you're gonna feel so safe. You're gonna feel much better. So just take a little bit of time, be a little bit more curious, that's all. And I hope what I said today, like I can just reach one person, and that's all I want. You know, it's not for me, it's for you. Okay, and trust me, you're gonna love it. If you find Jesus, you will love it. Okay. Um, God bless you, and may Jesus find his way into your heart. And thank you for listening. Bye.